I grew up thinking success was about working harder. But the truth, it was never about effort. It was about mindset. One decision, one realization, took me from cleaning toilets for $50 a month to making more money in a week than my parents earned in a year. Poor versus rich, the mindset that changed everything. This isn't motivation. It's a revelation. And if you stick with me till the end, this may just be the video that changes your life forever. My name is Ezekiel, and I run Rise from Zero because that's exactly where I came from. Born into nothing, surrounded by lack. Every adult I knew either complained about money or worked themselves into sickness chasing it. But there was a moment, a painful, unforgettable moment when I realized the real difference between the poor and the rich wasn't money. It was this mindset. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you 7 powerful mindset shifts that transformed everything for me and can do the same for you. 7 transformational mindset shifts. Poor work for money. Rich make money work for them. When I was broke, I traded time for money. Hour after hour. The rich, they trade systems, assets, and skills. Money is a servant to the rich, but a master to the poor. I started asking, how can I get paid without being present? That one question changed my financial life. If this is hitting you deep already, subscribe now. We're just getting started. Poor seek comfort. Rich seek growth. Comfort is the silent killer of dreams. I used to avoid risk, pain, embarrassment. But every wealthy person I met embraced discomfort. They knew growth begins where comfort ends. I remember nights spent on the couch, binge-watching shows, telling myself I deserved to relax after a hard day's work. But that comfort was a trap. It kept me stuck, while others were out there reading, investing, trying and failing, but always growing. Poor think in days. Rich think in decades. Short-term pleasure is poverty's best friend. Long-term thinking is wealth's weapon. Ask yourself, will this decision help me 10 years from now? If not, it's a trap. This mindset shift made me stop chasing quick cash and start building lasting wealth. I stopped living paycheck to paycheck and started thinking about generational wealth. It's not about what you can get today, it's about what you can build for tomorrow. Poor people avoid responsibility. Rich people take extreme ownership. I blamed my circumstances for too long, until I realized no one is coming to save me. Rich people don't wait for handouts. They own their outcomes, good or bad. Extreme ownership made me stop waiting and start building. I stopped blaming the government, my parents, or the economy. Instead, I took responsibility for every aspect of my life. That's when things started to change. Poor people want to appear rich. Rich stay humble until they're really rich. I wasted so much trying to impress broke people, while truly rich people were stacking silently. The rich know money talks, but real wealth whispers. I used to spend on flashy clothes and borrowed lifestyles, trying to look the part. But the truly wealthy, they're often the ones in hoodies, walking unnoticed, focused on building their empire, not showing it off. Poor learn to survive. Rich learn to multiply. I used to ask, how can I save this $10? Now I ask, how can I turn this $10 into $100? Survival is a trap. The rich learn to multiply time, money, and effort. When you're poor, you're taught to budget every penny, to stretch what little you have. But the rich, they're always looking for ways to multiply. They don't just save, they invest. They don't just work, they create systems that work for them. Poor wait. Rich execute fast. Poor people overthink. Rich people test, learn, adjust, move. You don't need more time. You need more courage. Start where you are, with what you have. Action beats perfection. Every single time. I used to wait for the perfect moment to start a business, to invest, to change my life. But that perfect moment never came. The rich don't wait, they act. They launch something messy but growing, while others are still planning their perfect start. The question that changed my life. One night I wrote in my journal, if I died tomorrow, would poverty still win? That's when I made the vow. To learn money. To master it. To escape the trap. Not just for me, but to help millions rise from zero. And here you are, watching. Right now. Maybe this is your moment too. That question shook me to my core. I realized I had been playing small, letting fear and doubt hold me back. But in that moment, on that rooftop, under the stars, I made a decision that would change everything. I decided to become a student of wealth, to learn everything I could about money, how to make it, how to grow it, how to use it as a tool for good. I promised myself I wouldn't just escape poverty, I would conquer it. And then I would show others how to do the same. This journey hasn't been easy. There were nights I doubted myself, days when I wanted to give up, but every time I felt like quitting, I remembered that vow. I remembered all the people still trapped in the cycle of poverty, waiting for someone to show them the way out. And now, here we are. You're watching this video, and I believe it's not by chance. You're here because something inside you knows there's more. You're ready for a change. Ready to shift your mindset from surviving to thriving. The difference between poor and rich is not luck, it's not a connection, it's not even talent, it's mindset and decision. Every wealthy person I've met, every success story I've studied, they all have one thing in common. They made a decision. A decision to think differently, to act differently, to be different. And that decision changed everything. You have that same power within you right now. The power to decide. To choose a new path. To adopt a rich mindset and leave poverty behind forever. If this video sparked something deep inside you, don't scroll past your breakthrough. This could be the moment you look back on years from now and say, that's when everything changed. Subscribe to Rise from Zero. Like. Comment, I choose the rich mindset, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. This isn't just content, it's a movement. We're building an army of people who started with nothing and chose everything. People who refuse to let their past define their future. People who are ready to rise, because rising from zero starts with one step. Take it today. Make the decision right now to change your mindset. Commit to learning, growing, and taking action. Join our community of risers, people just like you who are determined to build wealth, create freedom, and make a difference in the world. Remember, every empire started with a single brick. Every fortune began with a single dollar. Every journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Your step. Your decision. Your moment. Don't let another day pass living with a poor mindset. Choose wealth. Choose growth. Choose to rise. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Your dreams are counting on you to make them real. Your future self is begging you to take action now. So what's it going to be? Will you stay stuck in the old ways of thinking? Or will you join us and rise from zero? The choice is yours. The time is now. Let's rise together.